Hello students, today we will start a new chapter of your literature reader book. This is the chapter 7 and the name of the story is Just Enough. Before we start, let's warm up a bit. Look at this handkerchief. Can you think of at least 5 different things you can do with it? So student, this is the handkerchief and you have to think of 5 different things that you can or that you generally do with this. So what sort of things you do with a handkerchief? Generally you generally wash your hands or mouth sometimes, or you just use it for many purpose. There are so many things that we generally do with handkerchief. You can mention all you have to mention only 5 of them here in the box according to your own thinking, that what you generally do with a handkerchief. That's what you have to write here. Now student, let's read the first paragraph of the story and then we will see its explanation. Once upon a time, like a general story, this story is starting like the story that we have been habitual of reading over the years. Once upon a time, there lived a tailor's son named Joseph. So actually student, what you are getting to know, that this story is about a tailor's son whose name was Joseph, and this is the story of once upon a time. And generally when you were a child, these in this way the story used to begin, such as once upon a time, by saying this. And what this Joseph actually did, Joseph, as he was a tailor's son, more likely than not he would also become a tailor. He walked beside his father in the little shop, cutting and stitching clothes for the wealthy folks in town. So actually what Joseph actually used to do, Joseph was a tailor's son and he used to work along with his father in a little shop of tailor, and in that shop they used to cut and stitch clothes for the wealthy folks. Wealthy folk means to say what, students? Wealthy folk means to say the people who are rich. Folk means people in general. So the people who were rich. So for wealthy people, for a rich person, they generally used to stitch and cut clothes. So generally they used to stitch clothes for wealthy people in the town. And as he grew older, Joseph began to dream of making something special to bear. So this is the incident when Joseph as he grew older, he decided that he would make something special to bear for himself, and that is exactly why he pictured a warm coat made of colorful fabric. So what he decided to stitch, he actually decided to stitch a coat which he decided to stitch from many colorful fabric.